Good morning, Reception. Thanks for joining me today for our literacy lesson. Now, for this lesson, you're going to need your question words. You can either print these out or your grown-up can write them for you. You need a mask of the little red hen. Now, again, you can print this out or you can have fun making one at home. If you can't do either, that's okay. You can just pretend to be Little Red Hen later. And some example questions that your helpers might want when it comes to your independent work at the end of the video. So, in today's lesson, we're going to learn how to ask a question. But before that, we're going to practice the skills that we learned yesterday, which is sequencing a story. Remember, sequencing means putting it in order. I've got a friend here today. Look, Little Red Hen has joined us today. Little Red Hen wants to remind you about a part in the story. She's going to tell me now. Little Red Hen said, in the story, towards the end, she bakes some bread. But she can't remember what happens next. Pause the video now and tell your helper what happens after Little Red Hen baked the bread. Pause the video now. What did you decide, Reception? That's right. Little Red Hen ate the bread all by herself. You could even have said that Little Red Hen's friends asked to have the bread, but she said, no, she's going to gobble it all up herself. Super job. So, I've already said in today's lesson, we're going to be learning how to ask questions. What is a question? Let's have a look at the word. Here's our word, question. 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 I can see there are two syllables in my word. 1, 2. I want you to say our word. Question. Question. But what does question mean? If you think you know, you can pause the video now and you can tell your helper. A question is something that we ask when we want to find something out. And there's lots and lots of things that we might want to find out. I'm going to show you some question words. Some of these we're going to use today. This is what. What means that you want to find something out. Like you might say, what is your favourite colour? What? This question word is why. This is when you want to find the reason for something. So if Miss Beard says, it's time to tidy up now, Reception, you might say, why do we need to tidy up? You want to know the reason. Why? This question word is how. How is when you want to find out the way that you do something or the way that you feel, the way that someone else does something or the way someone else feels. I might say, Reception, I'd like you to build a model of the school with blocks. You might say, how do we do that? You want to find out the way you do it. We might say, how are you feeling today? We want to know about how you're feeling, your emotions. And next one is who. Who is when you want to find out something to do with a person or a character. So you might say, who is your friend? You might say to Little Red Hen, who are your friends? Someone might say to you, who is your teacher? You're finding out about a person or a character or a pet, something like that. This is where. Where is about a place. Where do you live? Where did you go at the weekend? Where, about a place. This one is when. When is about time. When is it time for lunch? I get asked that question quite a lot in reception. When is it lunchtime, Miss Beard? And I say, in 10 minutes. Or, oh, not for 2 hours, reception. And we're talking about time. So this one is when. Coming back to the beginning. Now, you might have noticed, following after our questions, question word, is a very strange little mark here, little symbol. If you know what that is, you can pause the video now and tell your helper. This is a question mark. So we've been learning about using full stops at the end of our sentence, but if you write a question, you have to put a question mark at the end. Okay, so by the end of this lesson, you will have learned how to use some or all of our question words. Whether that's going to ask Little Red Hen or asking your helper something, you will be able to use some or all of our words. Now, we're going to have a go. I'm going to show you, and I'm going to use Little Red Hen. Which question word do I need to use? Well, I want to find out about Little Red Hen's favourite food. So I need to use the word, let's see, what? I'm going to ask Little Red Hen, what is your favourite food? Little Red Hen says her favourite food is pizza. I wasn't expecting that. I thought she would have said bread, but she likes pizza. Now, I use the question word what to find out about her favourite food. What is your favourite food? Now, I'm going to ask her one more question, then we're going to do it together. I want to find out a bit more about this pizza because I'm quite surprised. I want to know her reasons for liking pizza, so I'm going to use the word why. Little Red Hen, why do you like pizza so much? She's going to tell me. Little Red Hen says she likes pizza so much because she loves melted cheese and tomato sauce. Doesn't that sound delicious? So I use the word why to find out the reasons that she loves pizza. Now we're going to have a go together. This time, your helper needs to pretend to be Little Red Hen so they can use their mask, or you can just pretend. So I'm going to say it first. What is your favourite food? So reception, I'd like you to pause the video and you're going to ask your helper, what is your favourite food? Pause the video now. Super. I wonder what they said. And now you're going to ask the question, why? So we're going to find out why they like that food. So why is that your favourite food? Why is that your favourite food? And I want you to pause the video and ask your helper, or Little Red Hen if they're pretending to be Little Red Hen, why is that your favourite food? Pause the video now and ask that question. Super job. You have just asked 2 questions using 2 different question words. Well done. Now, we're going to have another go now, but this time we're going to use Little Red Hen again, but thinking about our story. So we're going to ask questions about the story, the Little Red Hen. If you need your story map for this, that's okay. You can pause the video now and go and get it. So I want to know a bit more about Little Red Hen's friends. I can't remember who they are. If I want to find out about a person or a character, which question word do I need to use? Let me see. Oh, I remember. I need to use the word who. I'm going to ask Little Red Hen. Little Red Hen, who are your friends? Oh, yes, that's right. Little Red Hen says her friends are dog, duck, and cat. I'd like you to pause the video now, and you're going to ask your helper, who hopefully is going to be Little Red Hen for you, who are your friends? Because at this point, if you can't remember the information from the story, don't worry, you can just use your imagination. The point is that we're asking the questions. So, who are your friends? Your turn, reception, pause the video. Super job, you used the word who. Now let's have a little look. We're going to use one more, I know. Now, in the story, I remember that Little Red Hen asked her friends to help her lots of times, and each time they said no. I want to know about her feelings. So which question word do I need to use? Let me think. Or could it be where? No, it's not about a place. No. Could it be when? No, it's not, because it's not about a time. I want to know about her feelings. Oh, I know, it's how. That's it. Little Red Hen, how did you feel when your friends didn't help you? How did you feel? Oh, she said that she felt really sad and alone because she had to do it all by herself. Now it's your turn, reception. I want you to pause the video and ask your helper, how did you feel when your friends didn't help you? Pause the video now. Reception, you have done so well. I'm going to show you the question words that we've used so far today, and you've used them too. How? Who? Why? What? Wow. You're going to have a quick go now on your own before we come back together. Are you ready? So I want you to have a go at thinking of a question for when. Now you can use Little Red Hen, or if it's easier, you don't have to pretend anyone's Little Red Hen and you can just ask your helper a when question. Remember, when is about time. Off you go. So you could have said, Little Red Hen, when did you start your work? When? Oh, she's going to tell me. Little Red Hen said she started her work straight after breakfast. When? Good job, reception. You've used when on your own. Let's see, the last one on your own is going to be, where? Now remember, the question word where is about a place. So I'd like you to pause the video and you and your helper think of a question. Could be Little Red Hen, or it could just be to your helper about where, a place. Pause the video now. What did you come up with? My idea was, Little Red Hen, where did you make the bread? Where? Little Red Hen said she made bread in the kitchen. I used the question word where to find out the place that she made it, the bread, and it was in the kitchen. So now, reception, you have used all of our question words today. So your task now is to use all of our question words today, and we've got another one in there. That's your extra challenge. Can you use the question word which? And you're going to come up with some more questions for Little Red Hen or the other characters in the story. I've given you some masks of the other characters too. Now, helpers, if your child is finding it difficult to ask questions, that's okay. What I'd like you to do is to choose one or two of these, and I'd like you to focus on that. If it's difficult using the story of the Little Red Hen, that's also okay. You can just use yourselves. So it could be, when is lunch? Where are we going to play later? Okay, reception. Now, well done. And I can't wait to hear about the questions that you come up with. Thanks for joining me today. Bye.